Hey guys, here is the SmallRig articulating arm. I use it all the time for my camera monitor. This part will screw into my camera cage, and this part will screw into the monitor. And one of the cool things about it is you can kind of see how it has these locking pins. They are retractable, so if you're using a cage that doesn't have these holes, these will just recess into it. So for instance, on my monitor, it doesn't have those locating pins, but on my camera cage it does. So that allows at least the one end to be locked down. Now, one of the cool things I like about this, unlike some of the other little clamps that I have, is obviously it has the rubber O-rings, which really help to get really tight. When these clamp together, it kind of clamps down on that rubber part, that ring there, and basically just holds it from moving at all. You can put a lot of weight on these things and they don't budge. One thing you might be worried is like, well, what happens if those break? They come with spares. I've never had to use the spares, so honestly I don't even know where my spares are, but they come with some spares just in case you had some issues with those. But we got this part here, and notice how it's not centered. It has one side that's longer than the other side, and that gets you the ability to really kind of wrench down on the long part. So you get a full-on wrench. It's like perfectly fit to exactly what you would want. It's a really cool off-center design here, versus if it was just centered, you would get a lot less torque. So, but the coolest thing, the hidden tool that you didn't see, inside of here, there's actually a little tiny, I don't know if you call it a screw or a bolt or whatever it is, but basically this little tool here is all you need. So when you mount this down onto your camera or camera plate, you can put this in here. I'm just going to try to do it backwards. You can put it in there and then rotate it and just tighten this until it's actually really tight. And you wouldn't think this little tiny thing that's like that tiny makes a big difference, but honestly this is what allows you to really wrench this down on top of your camera, wrench this to your monitor, and then that way the only thing that's moving is the in-between section, right? So I can tilt my monitor forward and backwards, and the only thing I can tighten and loosen this here, but these parts aren't coming loose. If you've used one of these before, you probably know how these kind of work themselves loose, and it's true that yes, they do kind of work themselves loose if you haven't cranked them down a ton. So crank it down really tight, and then this tool, it's magnetic. I swear, SmallRig thinks of everything, the little tiny details. I love how SmallRig kind of handles this. I use this SmallRig with my SmallHD monitor, and I love this. I'm a huge fan of these. The biggest regret on these is just that I guess I had ordered them sooner, and maybe I wish that they had a longer version so that I could actually get this out farther from my camera, but honestly it works great for on-camera monitors and so forth. But yeah, that would be my only knock is I guess maybe if they make a longer version of this would be pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. Have a great day.